thank you.
Just take it out, please.
Oh, right, that's right.
Thank you. Hi.
Mr. Smart, Frank Smart.
Oh,
Yes.
what is this?
Just wait.
Alright, so welcome to Mather for our student-led conferences. So at Mather, we make sure the student leads the conference. So Marcus, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay. So I'm Marcus Smart. Okay. Hello. Today I brought my dad. This is Mike Smart to my student-led conference. Dad, this is Miss Martini, my advisor.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So today I'm going to share my first progress report of the year, and at Mather we use an online grading system called Jump Rope. And on it, but don't look at it yet, son. And on it, the teachers track their mastery over certain skills and Common Core standards on a scale of 1 to 4.
A lot of stuff on here.
Hold on. The mastery scores get converted to a percentage, and I'll explain as we go. Okay.
Alright, great job. So what are you going to start with?
Okay, so first I'd like to start with some things I'm very proud about. Okay? So, first of all, I am very proud about my architectural and drawing and trades class with Dr. Pugh. In this class, you can see I have a 3.4 out of 4, which equates to a 90.3 out of 100, but it's a 3.4. And I'm very proud of this performance in point. Yes. And I'm very proud of my performance in architecture and drawing because I really like the content. Plus, I think Dr. Q is cool and he has a PhD, so I learned a lot. Another skill I've mastered, or a skill that I've mastered and nearly mastered in this class, is if you see here, it says I can follow complex multi-step procedures when carrying out experiments. And this is because we went outside and I had to sketch some perspective buildings, and I was able to do that very well. So I did that. And then another skill that I've mastered is that if you see here, like for instance, I'm able to understand sensory elements of art and express them in communication. So I did well there, and that's what got me this score overall. And one assignment that I'm particularly proud of is the perspective drawing. He even posted mine on the board in the class.
Do you have an example of that? Do you bring any of that?
I did, actually.
Oh, great.
So here's the copy that he put it on the board. It's good, right?
Great work, son.
Thanks. I told you. Okay. So another class that I'm very proud of, okay, so we're going to move on. Another class that I'm very proud of is ELA. In this class I have a mastery of 3.4 out of 4, which converts to a 90.6.
I'm having trouble with these numbers. 3.4. Is that a good thing?
Can you help explain
Yeah,
that?
that's a really good thing. So it's 3.4 out of 4. So as you see, that's a 90%. Is that how you were graded when you were?
So it's like a college
out of 100? Exactly. Yes.
Nice work, son.
So, okay. So I'm very proud of my performance in ELA. So Ms. Jack thinks that I am a good writer, and so I love the class. One skill I've mastered in the class is that if you see here, I can produce clear and coherent writing appropriate to specific tasks and audiences. So I have a 3.5 in that. And then also another skill that I've mastered is that I'm able to, I'm able to adapt my speech to a variety of contexts. We did a whole thing on code switching, and I'll show you my work that got posted out in the hallway when we leave. And also I'm really proud of the skit that we did. I was very good in it.
Not a skit.
It was a skit on code switching, and Mr. Pugh helped coach our group, and we did really good. So, all right, so at this point, do you have any questions about what I said?
Well, I think I see a lot of words here, and it seems like some very technical phrases and technical, but it seems like you have a lot of great teachers, Ms. Martini, Mr. Q, Dr. Q, so I think you did a good job, son.
Great, well, don't get too excited.
No, just some of the technical words. We use the Common Core standards that comes right into Jump Rope, so that's where those.
I've heard about that in the newspaper.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you are glad that I have to point out another area where I'm not doing as well.
Okay.
And that is in my living environment class. I have to find it here. So in living environment, I right now I need to improve my performance in there. Right now I have a 1.9 out of 4. which is about a 68.5. Yeah. So the reason why I need to work on it and some of the areas where I've not done well is that, for instance, here I wasn't able to translate a technical information expressed into words. Well, I just didn't do the assignment.
0.
Yeah.
How are we going to fix this?
Well, Mr. Pugh is going to let me make it up in this Lucia's class so that I'm able to do it. So I didn't show that I could do it, and so therefore they don't know if I can translate in my own words a technical language. So I'm going to work on that. And yeah, so I need to do some more work in that class. I also need to work on the scientific method activity. It's all the experimenting that we do, so I didn't do that. But otherwise, I'm pretty good. I'd also like to talk to you about a few other things that maybe need some more attention. I get in trouble a little bit when I talk too much and I rap my favorite lyrics all the time. So, but I have been talking with Ms. Martini and I have a solution. I've been thinking about this and I could do something to improve my performances. I could be aware when I'm rapping. I'm going to ask my teachers to let me know when I'm doing it, because sometimes I don't think about it, I'm just doing it. And I'm also I don't want to sit near Matthew anymore, so I'm going to talk to my teachers about not sitting near Matthew, because he laughs at my jokes.
Great.
And then what I'm going to try to do, a specific, measurable, realistic, at least I hope it's realistic goal, is I'd like to try to shoot for Student of the Month. By being proactive in class. So instead of coming in and not sitting near Matthew, I'm going to sit, I'm going to get out my work, and I'm going to make up this work in the environment, first of all. But I'm going to be ready for class when it starts.
Are those zeros going to get you Student of the Month, or we're going to work on that?
Well, I'm going to work on it. Some other information that I would like to share that I haven't yet is that, well, we talked a little bit about this, but I'm not sure if Mr. Gabbard likes me. I have a thought about this. Ms. Martini is going to help me facilitate a conversation, because I feel like he's always yelling at me to take my hat off. And I tried not to put it on, but I put it on, and he's threatened to take it and put it on my wall, on his wall.
Maybe we just leave the hat at home next time.
Okay.
Dad paid a lot of money for that hat. That's
You
what
want to
I'm
talk
talking
about
about. As part of becoming a responsible student, at the beginning of the progress report, it shows my absences and tardies. I want to review my attendance record with you. So far this semester, I have been late 4 times the first period. I have been absent 5 periods altogether, or a total of 1 day. Okay.
And the reason I've been late is because, as you know, I like to stay up late, and I sometimes don't leave on time, especially if you leave the house before me. I sometimes don't leave on time. Yeah. And then I was sick that 1 day, but I brought the doctor's note. And so that's it. Otherwise, my attendance is pretty good. Do you want to explain the attendance policy here?
I mean, Marcus is doing really well with attendance, but it matters with the policy that students cannot miss more than 9 days for a semester, and if they do, they have to make it up in summer school or some other kind of recovery. But I don't think we have to worry about that. Keep this up, right?
So also at Mather, we have 5 core values, and they are collaboration, risk-taking, conscientious and aware, responsibility, and action-oriented behavior. And so I'm graded on the core values in all of my classes. It's also how you win Student of the Month. And at this point, I feel like I'm strongest in the core value of being aware, because I stick up for one of my classmates who gets bullied by another kid. I don't really like that, so I'm always, I stick up for him. The one area where I feel like I could work on the core value of action is action-oriented, because I come to class, but I like to talk. And so I think if I can sit somewhere else and get out my work at the beginning of the day, that will help me be more action-oriented and plan. Plus, I'm going to use my planner. I've forgotten it a couple of times, which I didn't bring it to this meeting either, and I know I was supposed to bring it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Action-oriented, what does this mean? What does that word?
Yeah.
It means you take action. You plan. You want to you put together a plan and follow through on that plan, and that's what being action-oriented. And then it says here to talk about someone that supports me. So a person that I know can support me is Ms. Martini, my advisor, my hack advisor. Because she can help me with my goal by checking in with me, questions before we finish?
Well, I think we have a lot of good positives here. Some things we have to tweak up, some things we have to work on, but overall, I want to thank Ms. Martini. She seems like a lovely and helpful advisor, and I think Mr. Gabbard, you might think you have some problems with the principal, and a few interactions I had with him, he's excellent. I think he would also be willing to have a conversation with you.
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna work it out.
So I think a lot of good things here, son, and I think, how do you feel? How do you think we're going to work on these few little things?
I think it's good. I think it's good. So I'm just gonna, can I close?
Yeah, I think so.
So thank you for coming, and thanks for supporting me.
Oh, no problem. You were very reflective. That was great.
Thanks. All right.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Ms. Martini, very nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye, Marcus. Oh, thank you. Very polite.
Don't forget to have
All right. And you said I was gonna get